Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh is likely to resign as violence continues in Manipur. Sources inform that Singh has an appointment with the Governor Anusuya Uike and might step down from the top seat. According to reports, Biren Singh was given the option of either putting down his paper or else the centre would step in and take over. And now for this latest and major development coming in from the violence-hit state of Manipur, we've got our correspondent Mubashir Raje, who's currently at the governor's residence in Manipur, and we'll be getting more updates as to what the situation is like for Chief Minister Biren Singh and now what situation Manipur will fall into in the coming few days. First of all, thank you Mubashir for joining us at Hornbill TV. We are getting the latest reports and it's quite a major development. We are hearing reports that Chief Minister Biren Singh is likely to resign. So Mubashir, what's the latest update from the ground there?
Well, Akivito, right now we are waiting here at Chief Minister and Biren Singh's secretariat here. The report says that he is about to come out of his secretariat and he will meet governor at around 1 p.m. But before he even step out of his home, step out of his official residence, large number of women particularly from his constituency and his supporters are waiting outside the gate and in front of this Nupilan complex. And a large number of women flock and all kind of CM supporters have been waiting here, and they said that they are against the decision of Chief Minister and Biren Singh. The local media report is anything to go by. He may step down at around 1 p.m. But his supporters said that they will not let him step down from his post. Yes, Akivito.
All right. So Mubashir, looking back at the violence and how it started, I mean, like the first group, the Kuki MLAs wanted CM's resignation, but over the past few days, Manipur is actually burning for 58 days now. So over the past few days in the violence-torn state, I mean, now you've got various organizations, be it both the valley and the hillside too, that wanted CM's resignation. So was this coming? Did the people expect that initially the CM would have had to resign, and now after his do you think after the resignation, President's rule would make the state better?
Well, Akivito, first of all, we need to understand the situation the Manipur is having right now.
Yes.
It's almost more than 55 days and violence is unstopped.
Yes.
Even yesterday also violence happened and some people have already lost their life. After that, there is a lot of issues in both in Nepal and in the district. However, when yesterday when Rahul Gandhi visited the state, even his conclave was stopped 2 times. First by some mob and later on by even district police, saying that it is because of the security concern. So the situation has become really untenable for Chief Minister and Biren Singh after the way things are happening at the moment, because the violence are not stopping. Because at the end of the day, he is answerable to both the people of Delhi and to the people of Kiln, even to the central leaders also. The report said that he was told by central leaders last night and asked that if he is not able to control the situation in Manipur, he should step down. That is the news that has been running in most major newspapers today in Nepal. After that, he told a whole party, he told a political meeting inside his residence itself. After he took stock of the situation and he talked with the other supporters and even the BJP MNS. He probably want to meet the governor. However, the report from the secretary said he will come out and meet the governor at around 1. But still, there is no. He has not come out from his residence, but the mob has already or what to say, a large crowd is already gathered in front of this Nupilan complex. Yes, Akivito.
All right, Mubashir, another thing, I mean, we've heard reports and there are instances where cabinet ministers of Manipur, their houses have been attacked. We even had the Union Minister of Home, External Affairs, whose house, R.K. Ranjan, whose house was attacked. I mean, and you've got the Chief Minister Biren Singh appealing for peace to the state more than about dozen times, where he has appealed to the people to maintain peace and harmony. when all these attacks were happening, what was the stand of Chief Minister CM Biren Singh? And you're talking about his supporters being there, but do you think that the other ministers in his cabinet also wanted CM to resign?
Well, Akihito, right now, Chief Minister has positioned himself in a kind of savior for the Delhi people, because right after the breakout of violence at around 3rd May, if he was removed, then nobody will say that CM was yes, okay. But after that, he nicely, positioned himself as the savior of many people, and many supporters had come out. So that is the situation right now. But however, one thing is sure that the violence in Manipur is not stopping. So at the end of the day, somebody should be held responsible. That is, the demand of his detractors, his opponents, and even the many central leaders whoever came to Manipur said that somebody should be held responsible. And the pressure was mounting day after day with the way things are going in Manipur. So Chief Minister probably wanted to step down, but at the moment situation is very sensitive. He may not even step out from his the official residence at the moment, because there is a huge presence of security personnel. Above it, there is a huge presence of large group of women and other supporters. So it is kind of a big law and order situation at the moment. So it is very sensitive right now at the moment. Yes, Akihito.
All right. Another big development was Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's trip yesterday. I mean, if you look at the timeline, Union Home Minister Amit Shah had visited the state in the month of May, and he stayed for quite some time there. June. And but then, what is the general perception of the public in Manipur regarding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's silence? And do you think that people are now starting to get a little restless because of his silence because of PM silence on the Manipur issue?
Well, Akihito, the frustration of people is very high, even in Hill or even in Delhi. Even in Delhi, also people are asking why the Prime Minister has been, silent for so long a time. Even when the violence has erupted way back in May 3, so it is already been more than 55 days, and he could have at least spoken some few words. He could have at least appeal for the peace. But in spite of all the criticism being thrown at him, he is still maintaining silence. So the Prime Minister's silence is hurting the people. That is the situation. Yes, Akihito, back to you.
So, what about Rahul Gandhi's trip? Do you think his visit to the state-torn violence-hit Manipur, do you think that his presence there would somehow encourage the people to seek for more dialogue and peace rather than violence? Do you think that would be possible after Rahul Gandhi's visit to Manipur?
Well, attempt of the Congress leadership was to bring some kind of peace talk between the valley and hill. That is why he decided to go all the way to Kanpur. His conclave was stopped at even though his conclave was stopped at Bishnupur police station. In front of Bishnupur police station, he came back to the airport and he brought this chopper, and he went straight to Kanpur and meet the CSO there, and he is even meeting CSO, many different CSO in Nepal today also. So he, apart from his side is also positive. However, the main problem at the moment is undeterred violence that is happening in the state. The general public is becoming frustrated with the way things are moving at the moment. Yes, Akihito, back to you.
All right. Another allegations that are also coming, we've seen in the past few days as to how the women mob stopped the Indian Army from taking about 12 captured militants. So, what is the reason why women society organizations that are considered to be one of the most strongest organizations in Manipur have to come to activities like that? Why do you think that the women organizations are putting up barricades and mobs and not allowing the army and the central forces or the Manipur police to continue their combing operations? Is there any particular reason behind this?
Well, Akihito, the problem is, right now the problem is, people are losing faith over the, present government ability to handle law and order in the state. So, the main problem is, people have become so much frustrated that they are looking to the prism of suspect to everybody. So that is the main problem. Even the women talk, not only women talk, everyone is, become frustrated and they want to attack someone or they want to accuse someone. That is the reason. Because the main thing is, the first thing should be to bring the law and order in the situation. That is not happening. Yes, Akibito, back to you.
All right, Mubashir, also in Manipur, there are divided perceptions in the sense there are some organizations that want the resignation of CM Biren Singh, but they do not want the imposition of president rule, while there are some organizations that have been pressing for president's rule. So in case, in this eventuality where Chief Minister Biren Singh resigns, do you think Manipur is a little safer under president's rule?
Well, that we cannot say at the moment how things will be handled, because right now also it is kind of a president rule, because CM is not as much powerful as it used to be in normal time. He is powerless. So if the law and order situation was to be brought back, it has to be returned, then it could have returned the way back. So we cannot say how the imposition of president will improve the situation or not. But yes, some person believe that at least some change should be brought. That is. Akibito, I have to stop here because right now it seems that many security personnel are coming out and even CM might have coming out. Yes, so I will talk to you later.
We'll get back to you for further updates, but thank you for the latest updates. Thank you so much, Mubashir.
Thank you.
Well, that was our correspondent who is in Imphal currently at the Secretariat, and we are getting reports that Chief Minister of Manipur, N. Biren Singh, will probably resign. He is supposed to meet the Governor, Anusuya Uike, at around 1 p.m. and according to reports, Chief Minister Biren Singh was given an option as to whether he would resign or else the centre would take over. But then looking at the present reports that we are getting, so it looks like Chief Minister Biren Singh is likely to resign and will be putting in his resignations after meeting Governor Anusuya Uike at Raj Bhavan at around 1 p.m. But Hornbill TV will get back to you with further updates and also give you more, will bring you stories and updates as to what is happening in violence hit Manipur. But for now, that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hornbill TV. Goodbye.